Sirach 9:13. This wisdom have I seen also under the sun, and it seemed great unto me. There was a little city, and a few men within it, and there came a great king against it, and besieged it, and built great bulwarks against it. Now there was found in it a poor wise man, and he by his wisdom delivered the city. Yet no man remembered that same poor man. All right, the man that saved the city with his wisdom, no man remembered that man. Why? He's the poor man. You know. It says, then said I, wisdom is better than strength. Nevertheless, the poor man's wisdom is despised, and his words are not heard, because he's poor. You know, America hate the poor, man. Babylon, this place, and they hate the poor. Even though the poor is speaking wisdom, they still don't want to hear that shit. That's Jake's exact words. Start talking about the scripture. Man, I don't want to hear that shit, man. I want to hear that Bible shit, man. They've been saying that for years, man. Especially if it's an old nigga. Man, they was saying that in the 80s, man. That ain't nothing new. All right, nigga. You know, the words of the wise men are heard in quiet more than the cry of him that ruleth among fools. Wisdom is better than weapons of war, but one sinner destroyeth much good. Wisdom is better than weapons of war. You know, like the scriptures say, the just shall live by faith. You say the just gonna live by violence, or the just gonna live by riches. You're gonna live by faith, man. That wisdom, that knowledge, wisdom, and understanding that you gain through the scriptures. That's what you're gonna live by. That's what's gonna protect you. Wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of our times. That's what's gonna protect you. That's what's gonna keep you from bugging out in these times that we got coming ahead, man, in Jacob's trouble. You're gonna have something to reference, man. That's such a blessing the Most High gave to the elect. Something, for example, let's say something catch you off guard, you get fearful, it's gonna pop in your head. Be not afraid of sudden fear. Neither the desolation of the wicked when it cometh. Not much that's gonna calm you down. Just for one of many examples of the scriptures. That's just gonna bring a calm to you. Man, what I'm scared of, man, it's supposed to happen. Whereas the next man that don't got the scriptures, that nigga's gonna bug out. You know what I'm saying? Early. The scripture said a mighty man shall cry bitterly. You know. Proverbs 14:31. He that oppresseth the poor reproacheth his maker, but he that honoreth him have mercy on the poor. All right? He that oppresseth the poor reproacheth his maker. Just like when they say, if a poor man curse you in the bitterness of his soul. See, if you oppressing the poor, you pissing the Most High off. It is, for example, right, within the law, you know, when you shit, let me grab it. It's Leviticus 19. Damn, I gotta fix this. 19 and 9. And when ye reap the harvest of your land, thou shalt not wholly reap the corners of thy field, neither shalt thou gather the gleanings of thy harvest. And thou shalt not glean thy vineyard, neither shalt thou gather every grape of thy vineyard. Thou shalt leave them for the poor and stranger. I am the Lord, your power. All right, that's in the law. The Most High say you leave some of your crops, your grapes, but your crops for the poor, man. It's written within the law to have mercy on the poor. Even though that's your harvest, if you will, that's for you to reap. Nah, don't take all of it. Leave some for the poor man so he can eat. So you can't convince me that the Most High don't deal with the poor, man. Say it right there. But the poor ain't getting nothing. Ain't nothing left out here, which I wouldn't advise you to eat none of this shit outside in America anyway. But, you know, I was talking to this female at a job. This was years ago. And she was from Puerto Rico, like the land of Puerto Rico. And, you know, they follow that law out there, which kind of bummed me out. You know, some things are a law unto themselves. So she was telling me like how poor people out there, if they homeless, they always can eat. And I remember I was like, what? You know, because in my mind, being here, how they eat if they homeless or if they poor? She said, oh, they leave the fruit out for them. You know, so, you know, Ephraim is following that law. You know, but here in America, you know, that law doesn't get followed. The poor just get shitted on. You ain't getting no scraps. You ain't getting no nothing if you ain't got no exchange into the system. What was that? Proverbs 14:31. He that oppresseth the poor reproacheth his maker, but he that honoreth him have mercy on the poor. So those who honor the Most High have mercy on the poor. It says, Proverbs 17:5. Whoso mocketh the poor reproacheth his maker, and he that is glad at calamities shall not be unpunished. You niggas that mock the poor. Oh, look at this nigga. He broke. He this, that, and the third. That's a reproach unto his maker as well. Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And you shall not go unpunished at that, man. Yeah, about that, you know. Matthew 25:37. Then shall the righteous answer him, saying, Lord, when saw we thee a hungered and fed thee, or thirsty and gave thee drink? When saw we a stranger and took thee in, or naked and clothed thee? Or when saw we thee sick or in prison and came unto thee? And the king shall answer and say unto him, Verily I say unto you, inasmuch as ye have done it unto one of the least of these my brethren, ye have done it unto me. So the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, take that personally, man. If this is a man that the Lord is dealing with, and he's poor, and he's a hungered, and he's you know, going through the tribulation that he's going through, and you mock him or you deny him help, the Lord take that as if you done it to him personally. So that quote unquote bum that you walk by every day, man, who knows? The Lord might have to be dealing with that man, and you just shitting on him. The Lord taking that personally, man. And I'm not talking about your idol, your Lord, the weirdo, you know, the J word. I'm talking about him. I'm talking about the real Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, who's about vengeance. You know, you're gonna avenge the poor, man. Proverbs 22:9. He that hath a bountiful eye shall be blessed, for he giveth his bread unto the poor. It's a blessing, you know. Most High gonna bless you for helping the poor, because that's humbling yourself. It's easy to walk past somebody who's unfortunate. You know, that's them. That's what they going through. You know, but that's humbling yourself to help them, man. You know, to bear their burden in a sense. Psalms 41 and 1.